Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another vlog, another video on the channel. Today we're in Arizona on family vacation, and we currently have a rattlesnake on our property. This is how we're starting it off. I heard a rattling noise, did not know what it was. It was a rattlesnake.
So grouchy.
There you can see him tucked in right there.
He doesn't like that.
Oh no.
Yeah, but
if he starts moving fast towards us, everyone's gonna be full panic.
Do not do that.
Joel, don't tell me how to be a snake handler.
Yes.
Oh, he's nice. Let's leave him be.
No. We need to call him.
We don't have these in Kenora. What do you think, Jeremy?
Can you imagine what happens now if one comes up behind us and bites us?
Joe is on a chair.
All right, guys. Welcome to the desert. We are staying just southeast of Phoenix, Arizona, on the outskirts. I was just going outside by the pool area and I heard rattling and I was like, that is such a distinct noise. And all of a sudden I looked down and there's a rattlesnake like 4 feet from me. So anyways, the whole family's freaking out. Sam is deathly afraid of snakes. I'm not sure where she's at right now. We'll see if we can get a little commentary from Sam. Sam, do you like snakes?
I don't like snakes.
Do you like rattlesnakes?
I like that they warn you.
That's nice. Show everyone your baby bump. Snakes on the move. Jeez, no, he's close. Oh man. That is spooky.
I know, how nice.
I'm taking these things in.
So what kind of box do we have? Do we have a box of some kind? I've got him.
You might stand her there. All right, we have him trapped. Animal safety, pest control is coming shortly. Well, I think that's a pretty good intro for our week in Arizona. We did this trip 2 years ago. Did a little koi fishing this time, hoping to link up with another YouTuber and do some bass fishing. Next time you see me, I think I'll be headed to Utah. So anyways, enjoy your night. We'll see you soon. Welcome to Salt Lake City. First time to Utah, actually. I don't know if you can really see it, mountains in the background, but this is a pretty last minute trip. I entered a film in the Fly Fishing Film Festival 3 years ago, right before COVID hit. I didn't get to see the film go on tour. I toured all across the United States. I kind of missed out on that, which was too bad, but you know, in the scheme of COVID, not that bad. But anyways, my buddy Paul Nicoletti, he's the guy that was, I guess, the director, the organizer of the F3T, the Fly Fishing Film Tour. He told me they were doing an award ceremony on March 30th in Salt Lake City, and they're actually taking, you know, films into consideration from the past 3 years, not just this past year. So anyways, apparently the film Common Thread was nominated for some awards. So I was already in Arizona. I thought, you know what, it's a quick flight. Who knows what this, you know, maybe we win, maybe we don't, but meet a bunch of cool people, get to meet my buddy Paul, and we're going to a fly fishing convention first. But anyways, I gotta catch a Lyft or an Uber, whatever it's called, and give you a little tour of Salt Lake City and some cool fly fishing stuff, I think. How's it going?
Oh, it's going pretty good. You?
I'm good, good.
Yeah.
Well, we made it to Salt Lake City, to the Salt Palace Convention Center. And this is where the show's going on, IFTD, the International Fly Fishing Dealer Association. They have a convention all day. The awards is in the evening, hosted by the Drake magazine. But yeah, at this convention, it's like, it's where guides and dealers and people come, all the new and exciting stuff in the fly fishing world. So I'm pretty pumped. I'm not like a fly fishing purist by any means. I do, you know, whatever it takes, but I do have a special spot in my heart for fly fishing. Did a lot of fly fishing guiding up at Wollaston. Obviously made a fly fishing film, so I'm excited to meet a bunch of cool people, see some cool, you know, tackle, all that stuff. And yeah, find my buddy Paul. That's kind of the #1 thing. Paul's got the pass for me to get in, and he just dropped me a pin. So let's see if we can find him. I see a small man standing in that doorway. We got Paul. What's going on, Nicoletti. Buddy? Yeah. Paul, introduce yourself. Introduce yourself to everybody. I'm putting you on the spot.
Yeah, okay. My name's Paul. I used to work with the Fly Fishing Film Tour, which is where Jay and I met because he made the film Common Thread, so that's how our relationship began.
A lot of time on the phone.
A lot of time on the phone, yeah. This is the first time we've ever met, and we've been talking for like 3 years, so super cool to see him finally.
Now we're hanging out for the
legend.
Yeah. Awesome, man. Putting you on the spot, here we go.
Hey, what's up? It's Alex Blackwell and Joe Evans.
What's going on?
We're at IFTD, and we're just kind of perusing around, checking it on out, and finally got a chance to meet Jay.
I made some new friends today.
So exciting.
Joe and I have been chatting a bit. He's been working on the Fly Fishing Film Awards. He filmed for a guy named John B. If you've heard of him before, he makes some YouTube videos.
Maybe.
But anyways, you guys gonna be at the party later?
Yeah, we will.
We're gonna be at the party later.
We'll see ya.
We got Joe. I've been making some friends. Check out Joe from Costa. He's showing us something new. Making him earn his pay.
I like it, all right.
So this released today?
This just released today, our new Reefed-In Pro and Tuna Alley Pro. Wait. Blackfin Pro, another Pro series.
So what makes it Pro? What's different? What's new?
So yeah, Pro is increased coverage all the way around.
Yep.
Metal temple tip keepers, new rubber, and the coolest piece is the nose piece. So it's movable and vented.
Yeah. For those people with small or big noses.
Yeah, exactly. And the cool thing is you have an eye wire drain so no water comes up, and new rubber so it fits you better.
You look good, man.
There you go.
Thanks for sharing.
You got it, man.
All right, so I've been making some new friends today. We got Preston, we got Jared from Fly Lords. Like 30 seconds for someone that doesn't know what Fly Lords is. Tell them what it is.
We are a fly fishing media company, and our goal is to inspire people to get into fly fishing and protect the water we love and the ecosystems that we want to protect. Check us out on Instagram, on our website, Fly Lords. We just shot Sage's R8 new video launch, Sims' G3 launch, so we're definitely embedded in the fly fishing space, but we've got some cool stuff brewing for this year.
I like putting people on the spot. Fly Lords, I've been following for a couple years now. They've shared a little bit of my content when I did Comment Thread a couple years ago, and I'm sure we're gonna work together again, so cheers.
Cheers.
All right, we were back at the hotel, cleaned up, shaved up, put a nice shirt on. Great day. I think I said this multiple times in the video, but it's great networking and meeting people with similar interests, meeting other filmmakers, meeting other fly fishermen. I think I've said this before in videos, and I'll say it again. It's such a good phrase, I didn't come up with it, but it's community over competition. Building the community is so good, and it just, so often it can just turn into this competition, right? That's how it's easy to get into that mindset that you're competing against one another. But if you can view it that you're all community, there's always times where we're gonna need help from other people, and it's great to, you know, celebrate in the highs together, help each other out. The awards are tonight. I gotta give a shout out to, you know, the people that made Comment Thread happen, because I know Comment Thread was nominated, I'm not sure exactly for what, but Nick Entz, who worked with Thrive for a couple years, he did an awesome job with the color and some graphics, a little bit of editing stuff on that, and the shooting obviously. Zachary Saladino, Zach the intern with a bunch of shooting, Joel Ruby helped out with some shooting as well, Walston Lake Lodge, they're kind of the ones that put faith in us to, you know, create a film. Costa Sunglasses, Saskatchewan Tourism, Orvis, those companies made that film happen. So that was cool. It's like 3 years later, and you know, I never got to see the video in theaters, but you know, getting to attend a awards ceremony from it is great. Obviously that's not why I make videos. I make videos because I'm passionate about filmmaking, but this is, I guess, just a byproduct of that. I think tonight's gonna be a lot of fun. We're heading to a place called the Depot, like a cool venue type bar, concert, theater, amp, yeah, whatever. Austin, what's that? Show me your tattoo, man.
Here it is.
How fresh is that?
11 days.
And the shirt, your outfit is on point.
I can't complain, I like it a lot.
This guy right here, I want his style.
I didn't know what to wear, so I was like, you know what? I gotta wear my lucky fishing hat.
Oh, that's great.
Sure.
I want to thank everyone for coming out to the 15th Annual Drake Film Awards.
Got to fly fishing then and catching fish, and she goes, I really like this.
The casting is something that's only about you and nature and the water.
He starts charging, you charge right back. Now if that's a male bear, you drop to one knee, bam!
The movie of the year represents the perfect presentation in cinematography, fishing, story, soundtracks, and composition. The 2020 Movie of the Year goes to one of the most well-rounded freshwater films ever made by our Canadian filmmaker friend, Siemens. This was his first ever fly fishing film, and we sure hope it's not his last. Congratulations, buddy.
So I'm an ice fisherman, I'm a conventional fisherman, I'm a fly fisherman, but I am so proud of the fly fishing community and how you guys push forward with production and the community. And a saying that I always like is community over competition, and just to be with these other films is so awesome. And yeah.
Invisible to others, or in this case, what has been.
So we need this much tackle.
No, we need this much tackle.
Oh, guys, welcome back. We are in the desert with the man, Desert Bass, and CJ.
What's up, guys? How's it going?
We've been Instagram friends. How many years? 4 years?
Yeah, probably
maybe
so.
Longer. I don't know.
Chit-chatting.
I've been following CJ for a while, and I was like, this is super last minute. My family's on vacation in Arizona. You want to go fishing? He's like, yeah, let's go. I love how small the fishing world is, because I feel like I've known CJ from watching his videos, following him over the years. Tell me a little about yourself.
Yeah, man. So I'm just a desert rat out here trying to catch some fish in the desert in places they shouldn't be. I mean, we have some sneaky good fishing. Jay's here at a good time. So we're at one of my favorite lakes. We're out here at Roosevelt Lake. So we got tons of tackle on the boat. The bite's been good. There's been some big fish that have been caught, so I think we can get on them. But I appreciate him hitting me up, coming down here, and I'm happy we could finally link up, man.
This is good. Yeah, check out CJ's channel. I'll link it below. And yeah, I am far from a largie expert, and the fish down here are a little more pressured, so I'm sure I'm gonna learn some things today. But anyways, we got like half a day to fish because I'm going golfing this afternoon. I know, golfing, right? But we're fishing now, so that's the important part.
So we're gonna start off in this little rockier bank here. The key is finding these transitional spots where these fish can move as highways to start spawning. It's spawn time of the year here. Yeah. And hopefully we can find a big mama that's just getting ready to push on a bed, dude. The bulk of our spawning season is probably late March through April, early April. Unfortunately, there's a lot of guys out here today. So.
A lot of guys out, and unfortunately, we don't have a full day to fish, which is my fault. But anyways, I'm just happy to be on the boat with CJ.
Dude, pleasure having you.
You bass guys and your crazy JDM tackle.
There's some cheap things in here.
What's the store you work at?
So I work over at the Hookup Tackle USA. You guys may be familiar with it. Largest mega bass retailer in the States. We carry a lot of crazy JDM stuff, some stuff you've probably never heard of before.
What is JDM for people that don't know?
So JDM is basically tackle that's imported from Japan. So it's all Japanese originated. You don't see it sold here in the States very often. Most of the time you have to get it imported if you want anything like that, like from Japanese sites, but over at the Hookup we carry it. So if you guys are looking for something like that, you can check out the Hookup. I'm a full-time filmmaker over there, so we put out tons of videos. It's pretty dope, man. We got cool stuff.
Like, what am I looking at?
I mean, that's a spaceship with a handle on it, basically.
I love it.
And then there's your JDM.
Nice. Is that what you're throwing?
Yep, we're gonna start with that. Weapon of choice. It's just like a fluke. But they love the trees. They love this like rocky kind of structure with trees on it. So like leading up to this is gonna be really good.
So would they be bedding in coves like this?
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is all spawning areas. So it looks like it's pretty shallow in there. So they're gonna be sitting on the edges, the feeding fish at least. The bed fish we might be able to spot up there a little bit more.
He's on. Look at this, first cast.
First cast with the A-rig. That tells you something, huh? There we go.
He's on the board.
Not a big one, but my first fish of the day.
Good job, man.
Did literally just tied that A-rig on, first cast. Got
the old cheater rig.
Sick.
Exactly. Definitely a 5-pounder right there.
Close enough, right? On our A-rigs, we can have as many wires as we want, as you can see here, but we can only have 2 hooks on them. So this is the mop deuce rig. You have, I believe there was what, 5 main arms right there with blades on it. Then we have the 2 bait arms with jig heads on the bottom. So only 2 here in the state of Arizona, but hey, it's enough. They eat it.
That worked?
Gives them a target.
Nice.
So they're definitely moving a little bit of shad, huh? Oh yeah, I'm seeing them flicker up there. Oh yeah, look at him. He's chasing right there. See him?
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. Get him, Jay. Get him. Get him.
You can almost see his back out of the water there.
Oh, look, dude.
Oh yeah, get in there. You're gonna get smashed in there.
Crush it. It'd be really hard for me to...
Yeah.
Oh, I just got crushed. Oh, no, he's
nice. Come on. Oh, that's better.
2 pounder. Coming at you, Jay. Oh, he's chunky.
That's bigger than a 2. What are you talking about?
That's a little bigger than a 2.
I like this. I like this a lot.
Look at that thing. Crushed it. Pinned right there at the roof of the mouth.
Man, it's so good how they key in on those 2 right there. Like, he could hit it anywhere on the wires.
Right? It's just, I think the swim bait just gives them a little bit of a target to aim at. They see that big school of shad and then they go after the target. Not bad.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Good work.
I'm gonna set you up with an A-rig, man. I think you're gonna... Okay, there you go, brother.
Sir.
Let him eat. Thing looks good.
Oh man, that was good.
Right out of the tree, dude. Oh, there's another one with it.
Come on.
Just right here.
You were lighting it up. You were definitely, yeah, we're catching more than I expected.
Well, not anything big yet, but I mean, like they're eating the A-rig, which is fun.
It was a good fish.
Yeah, that was a good 3 pounder. So I'm gonna have you throw this one because I just want to see if maybe they're keying in on this bigger one.
You want to see if it's the angler, if it's the lure. So if we don't catch them now, then we know it's me.
We're just crossing things off the list here.
I'd lose my mind if I saw a double D. Here it is. Here it is, the double D coming up.
There she is.
Doesn't matter what he throws.
Grande. Another little snapper there. Whew.
So he tried switching rigs to make me feel better.
We're just testing out to see what they're really eating. And they're eating an A-rig, we'll just say that. Dude, he choked it. There he goes, got him. Nice, little Roosevelt Lake fish right there on the A-rig. Seems to be the deal today. Not bad. There's gonna be plenty more where that came from. Seven-inch?
Work it just in front of me. I just want to see what it looks like. What the?
That wasn't huge carp.
Didn't look like a bass. Should I hang on?
You want to go for a swim?
If I didn't have the microphone in my pocket, I'd hang on to it, climb up. Oh, they probably jump off that, eh?
Yeah, probably, huh? If they get up there. And it's tripping me out just looking up there. Let's burn through it. We'll just see if we can spot something. But I don't think we should spend too much time on this. What are you thinking?
I don't know.
There's a Bass Mafia box in there. It's like a clear box.
Oh, actually, no, I'm just going to drop shot something. That'll be the easiest. That's really small. We'll see.
So you see this guy right here to your right? That one's a better fish.
Where is he?
Right here.
Oh, yeah.
Where's your camera?
Oh, I just lost him.
Get him, Jay.
All right, we're now drop shotting a little frostbite plastic.
Oh, he does not like that. Look at him. He's right here underneath that bush.
Oh, that one. Wow, there's a bunch in here. Didn't notice him.
He's gonna be a fun one to get out of that little tree.
Yeah. Nice. This is twice the size of my first bass. This is good. All right, baby. My biggest Arizona largie. Guided by the one and only CJ. We're gonna call that 5.5 right there.
Yeah, he's giant, dude.
Cool.
Dude, let's go.
Wow! I'm just using a split shot as my drop shot weight.
Oh, that was so sick, dude.
This is awesome. Love the clear water. I can't imagine seeing like a 5+ pounder in this stuff. There we go. Wow, that's a better fish than I thought. It looked pretty small in there, but 2 pounder, we'll call it a legit 2 pounder.
Yeah, legit 2 for sure.
Thank you, CJ. Boom. I've got that. Oh, there we go.
There we go. Little jerkbait fish.
All right, that's the closer right there.
There she is.
That's what we were looking for.
Don't pop off. Last hook. Come here.
Pretty good.
Pretty big right there.
Ending it off with a bang.
Big one. Biggest fish of the day. to close her out right there.
It's about 1/3, 3 times the size of your bait.
That's our kicker right there, man. That's gonna put us at 11 pounds for this little tournament.
Woo.
Solid.
Guys,
Awesome, man.
Desert Bassin, check them out on Instagram, on YouTube. We're gonna fish together again one day, hopefully comes up to Canada. Had an awesome morning, caught a bunch of fish. Like, look at this landscape. This is very different than anything I've ever fished. But anyways, thankful for new friends to share the boat with. This won't be the last part of our Arizona adventure. I think we got one more fishing stop yet. All right, we're back. This is pretty much the end of our trip. This is our last day. And we found a little community pond here. I actually use the FishBrain app. This isn't any sort of ad for FishBrain, but I've mentioned them before, and basically FishBrain is like a social media type fishing app, and you can look at ponds, and if people have logged fish in those ponds, you can see where there's fish. So anyways, I saw there's a bunch of largies, trout enter out of this pond, so community fishing water, rainbow trout, channel cat, largemouth bass, sunfish, grass carp. Sam's hiding somewhere here. There's a lot of wildlife. Look at all these. This is a very small pond. This kind of grew up, I grew up pond fishing like this. I grew up fishing a little pond in my hometown of Altona. So I'm used to fishing for carp, fishing for goldfish, bullheads, all that crazy stuff. So here's Sam. We haven't really talked to Sam much in a while. Sam, what the people really want to know, what the people want to know is how's the pregnancy going?
It's going good.
Show the bump off a little better. How many weeks?
30.
30 weeks, and it's a baby boy.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell them the name or no? We'll save that. All right, Sam's got a name picked out. We're gonna go fishing. We got one other guy fishing here. Yeah, we might catch a bird if we're not careful. Anyways, beautiful morning.
It smells like ducks.
It smells like ducks. What time do we need? How long do we have? An hour? Well, we are gonna do, I think we'll just do a little bottom fishing with some bread on the bottom. I think that's probably gonna be our best bet. There are bass in here, but. So on a lot of these trips, I pack along like a 3-piece travel rod. It's just a 7.5 foot medium. Can kind of do a bit of everything with it. All right, that's what we're doing. Slip float, size 6 octopus hook. Do a split shot, a little sliding fill float. And then up there, I don't have an actual bobber stop, so I just took a piece of line. Oh. Yeah, I think there's something biting it right now. Oh ho ho. You see how it kind of just lifted up? Oh wow, that fish crushed it. Wow. Oh man. I don't know. Grab the camera. This fish has some size. I don't know what we got. We got a catfish. I don't know what's all in these ponds. You can kind of catch everything with bread. That'd be, I guess, a little channel cat. Wow, that fish is so warm. I can't imagine how warm the water gets in these ponds. There you go, a little Arizona catfish. First bite, and he's gone. That was so weird because I was just getting tiny bites, and then all of a sudden, that catfish. Oof. Oh, they're coming right in. Look how funny they walk. Oh. Oh. Oh man, we might have another catfish. That fish just throttled it. A little peck, 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 and then woo! I think it's a catfish at least. Oh, he's like twice the size of the other one. There you go, catfish number 2. I don't know if we can hear it. All right.
Your ducks.
All right, 2 cats. Well, let's go try the other pond. That was cool. Some bread tip for all you bread fishermen out there. This is what I grew up doing for carp and bullheads and stuff. Take a slice of bread. If you wanted to float on the top, you like take a little piece of crust, but I just often take the inside and just make a little dough ball. And the bread does get pretty soft when you put it in the water, but I try to keep the hook a little bit exposed. So you can either squish it around the shank of the hook or make a ball. I like to keep the hook exposed like that. And hopefully no ducks bite. But there's a little waterfall coming in here, so see how this goes. Look at this stringer catfish. Those guys are coming home with some meat.
Also,
the fish just keep coming. Foam is home. Right there, that foam, that'll be home to some fish. Sam, what time do you want to be gone by? 55. Oh, oh. This fish feels like the heaviest one yet. This is hilarious. I'd like a big, like, Chinese koi or carp or goldfish or something. There's crazy stuff in these ponds. This is kind of fighting like another catfish, but I was not expecting this for just picking a random pond. We would have the monster of the pond. I want to see it. This is fighting ridiculous. So let's go a little over here, Sam. This is actually fighting so hard. It's gotta be another catfish. These fish feed well in here, I think. There we go. Nice. Not what I was expecting, but hey, a fish is a fish. Well, we made it back from Arizona. Such a good trip, nice little break in the winter. And this has probably been my longest gap in uploading, probably in the last 3 years, maybe. It's been a while, and I've had time to think about, you know, where the channel's headed, what my objectives are, what my goals are, but we'll talk about that. I want to share a couple things with you. First off, as you saw earlier in the video, we won an award, Film of the Year, Movie of the Year. Pretty cool. You know, with kind of the awards getting canceled the last couple of years, I didn't know if this was going to happen. Getting nominated was an honor enough, and just being able to win Movie of the Year was insane. Like I said, that's not why I made that video. I made that video because I thought there's a good story to tell, and we won. So that was cool. That was definitely one of the highlights of the trip. And also, we got some mail from YouTube, and you guys might know what this is. But I did open it already, full transparency, but we're gonna open it again with you guys because we're part of this together. And I was listening to a podcast lately with Casey Neistat, one of my favorite YouTubers, and he was talking about interaction with a fan, and a fan came up to him and said, or I think it was maybe the person who's talking to the podcast, the fan came up to the person and said, hey man, like, when something good happens to you, it's like, it's a win for the team. And I'd never viewed it like that before. Like, you know, I might cheer for a hockey team. When that team wins, it's like everyone a part of it is just excited. And with this YouTube channel, there's been some of you guys that have been following since like the Uncut Angling days, since like 2011. And I've been very blessed, you know, lately with obviously this, and just the channel's been blossoming. The channel's been doing well and all that stuff. And it's like, you know, it's my name on the channel, but we're doing this together, and I don't know, you guys are part of this, you know. It's sometimes I'm trying to connect through the lens, and sometimes that's difficult. I try to, you know, respond to as many messages as possible to you guys, because you guys are, you make it possible to do what I do, and I am eternally grateful for that. All right, what do we got here? Congratulations on your milestone, Rick. Thank you, Rick. All right, we got a letter from Susan Wojcicki, CEO of YouTube. She says, do you remember your first subscriber, your 100th or your 1000th? Chances are you do, and we know you'll definitely remember your 100,000th subscriber. That's a really nice message. Thank you, Susan. I know everyone probably gets the same message, but thank you. And here we got the goods, the silver play button for 100,000 subscribers. Ooh. It's a little different than it used to be. It's not that emblem in the middle. I'm not sure if I'll be able to catch a fish with this one, but that's already been done, guys. I can't thank you enough for anyone that subscribed. Yeah, you made my dream a reality. I don't know if you can see the pictures up behind me there. There's a picture from Bob Azumi and Italo Bignan, and that's me in like grade 6 or grade 7 getting their autographs. They're two, you know, Canadian legends that have had fishing shows forever. Bob actually just, you know, announced his retirement this year, and it's so cool to be, you know, making a living in the fishing industry. So next, that gets me to, I guess, you know, what's the future of the YouTube channel? Obviously, as you saw in the video, Sam is pregnant. We got a baby due June 12th. I've gone hard, really hard the last 4 years. I've pretty much, you know, poured everything into building this YouTube channel, and I don't have any regrets. But I definitely don't want to have any regrets when it comes to, you know, raising my first child and being around for the birth and all of that stuff. So I'm still making videos. The channel's not going anywhere. I just am not planning too far in advance because I'm not sure what it's going to look like. You know, my number one priority is going to be, you know, being a good father, because there's kind of no going back on that. But as far as uploads and what that's going to look like, I know I haven't uploaded much lately. We filmed an ice fishing competition a couple weeks ago. That's going to be a 5-part series with a bunch of different channels. That's going to be dropping next fall. Right now I'm filming another season of Canadian Angle that's going to be going on the Meat Eater channel next year. I got a film from a moose hunt. I got a film that a muskie shoot over 4 years. We got ice fishing content, other videos that are going up on the channel next year. Right now it's just been a lot of filming, less uploading, but it also, you know, brings me to the question of what type of videos do I want to make on the channel? What type do I feel make, you know, a lasting impact maybe? Part of me wants to make the longer film style videos that tell a story, kind of like Common Thread, and then the other part of me is like, I'd love to challenge myself and try to make daily videos. So I'm torn as an artist, you know, both ways. But regardless of which way this goes, you guys are going to be along for the journey, and this channel is not going anywhere. That's pretty much all I got. I can't thank you guys enough for everything. Everything you guys do, and all the sponsors that make this channel possible. You guys know who you are. I'm linking those brands below that support me. If you can support them, we'll be able to keep making videos. And until next time, don't forget to wear a life jacket if you're getting out in the boat. And if you're still on the ice, please be safe. Thank you so much, guys.